Greetings, I'm Solidus-Skully, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It's all empty. But that's because in this command melding session we actually have several more of Aqua's rather useful abilities and something I was pretty much hyping up all commentary, and you'll be getting to see them all in Disney Town. Excuse me, I just had some delicious breakfast. But yes, indeed, you have many of our abilities. What we're going to be getting is Blizzaga, and Freeze Raid, and a little crystal. And what do we get? Oh, the mysterious spine-tingly dingling. We get Deep Freeze. I can't remember what that does, but we do get another useful ability that we will be seeing in this part. Ice Barrage. Yeah. And of course, if we combine Magnet Spiral and Zero Graviga, what do we get as our little tasty prize? Transcendence. So yeah, a lot of these abilities sound powerful, and to be perfectly honest, they are powerful. They actually become very standard abilities, but to sort of talk about the command system as well, some of the more powerful attacks and, juicy abilities that you do get take up more command slots the more powerful they are. Like Magic Hour, for instance. Again, regular abilities basically take up one slot. Yeah, stuff like Magic Hour and, Ice Barrage, Transcendence, or whatever, they pretty much take up two, and in some rare instances, depending on how powerful it is, they take up 3 command slots. Because of fucking course they do. But yeah, I did also cut a bit of this down for time, because I realized that you probably didn't want to see, a bunch of, stuff here and there, but in any case, so many confusion strikes, but yeah, if you combine Stopka with the barrier, we get Stop Barrier. Or at least we would if it wasn't for a certain mechanic of the command melding system called Rare Commands. I think you all know where this is headed. See? I get Stop Barrier, but what is this? Oh, I get Time Splicer. Well, excellent, that's rather useful, I thought. Until I intentionally wanted to get Stop Barrier, but every single fucking time, the Rare Command shite would activate and I get fucking Time Splicer rather than what I wanted. Oh, God.
Ta-da! Wearing the mask of peace and hope comes the fearless defender and hero of this town. It is me, Captain Justice.
Huh?
What? Now listen, you pipsqueak. I'm Captain Justice. Who are you to walk away whence the bona fide hero is offering his help?
I'm sorry, but I really don't need any kind of hero. Bonafide or...
Somebody come quick! What's that? Trouble? Captain Justice to the rescue!
You? Oh, now that's a shame. Or is it? Maybe this job's perfect for you, Mr. Hero.
What? Name your catastrophe!
Those annoying monsters have turned up again over in Fruitball Plaza. They're all yours now, Captain J.
Monsters? Don't tell me the Inversed are here.
Monsters? Well, too bad. Not on my list.
I didn't know Bonafide heroes got to pick.
But I wouldn't stand a chance of surviving, fitting them into my schedule.
Gosh, I thought you said you were Captain Justice. You can't leave those menacing things running loose. They're ruining Fruitball.
Huh? Hark, do you hear that? Somebody's calling for Captain Justice's help. Do not fear, I am on my way. Sounds like this catastrophe can't wait, but I'll be back here in a jiff.
Oh, I'm sure you will, Captain Useless. But I don't think I'll stay here and hold my breath.
I'm anything but a hero, but maybe I could help if you want.
Would you? Oh, that'd be just Jim Dandy. Someone needs to trounce those fiends at Fruitball and keep 'em away from the plaza.
I'll try.
Just give a holler once you're ready, and I'll explain to you how Fruitball works.
By the way, Horace Horsecollar also shares Goofy's voice actor Bill Farmer, which is probably why you can immediately tell it is him. So I mean, yeah, with fuck all else to talk about in Disney Town and to drown out this rather tedious song, yeah, I don't know where Horace Horsecollar is from. I don't remember him doing anything significant, he's just there, really. I mean, the whole funny idea is that, oh, he's a horse, and he has a horseshoe collar around him. What a funny joke. Anyway, the only parts of Disney Town I'm keeping in, apart from the main reason that you have to be here, which, again, as Horace mentioned beforehand, is pretty much a fruit ball. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this place. Fuck it. I mean, we're gonna be showing off the abilities we got via command melding. Apart from that, though, that's really it. I mean, I am showing off a wee bit more of the, you know, the finisher commands like lesbian sex, but apart from that, nothing really. Transcendence. Yeah, powerful stuff. So again, I mean, I will say that in terms of utilizing Aqua's magical abilities by the time you actually get them, it is quite fun to, you know, lay the smackdown and use stuff like Magic Hour to finally use, you know, that enemy teleport down and strike people down ability for yourself. So again, there is a lot of fun to be had by the time you actually command meld these abilities and get to use them in combat. But I mean, apart from that though, it's, again, as I mentioned about the command melding system previously, a 5-step solution to a 1-step problem that Kingdom Hearts 1 had already solved. And that's Ice Barrage. Ice magic with a bit of a powerful kick to it, really. Although, that being said though, like, looking at Ice Barrage, it does kind of remind me of, like, a very Final Fantasy era Blizzaga, where, again, you basically just, freeze enemies in ice in a very similar pattern to the way that was used, so, don't really know what that tells you. Anyway, this is upgrading Mickey's D-Link that we've already seen at this stage, so, nothing really new to report. And I suppose to reiterate once again what I'm doing with D-Links is that I'm basically only really going out of my way to showcase, D-Links that haven't been seen before. I mean, I will still use, you know, some here and there, as you saw previously with, you know, utilizing Terra and Ventus, but yeah, I'll utilize some here and there, but I'm mainly just here to show off the ones that, you know, we haven't seen before. And I mean, in Aqua's scenario, she does get two exclusive D-Links, so she does get at least 2 D-Links that we haven't seen before, at least to my knowledge, and well, I mean, technically 3, although all characters can get it, but it involves the command board, so yeah, I'll pretty much be showing that off when it's applicable, but yeah, apart from that, D-Links are pretty much going by the wayside as we progress onward in the game. Not because they're useless, mind you. Again, they can get you out of a pinch, you know, if you need them, and provided that the game doesn't automatically ban you from using them. But there is also a caveat in the sense that, well, again, I mean, Aqua only has like 2, possibly 3 characters that you can technically get new ones with, and Terra only really has 1 when you put it down to it. And it's technically a villain character. Anyway, this is also getting Aqua's break time. Breakdown! And yeah, she pretty much also goes through the exact same areas as what Terra and Ventus would also go through, so again, nothing really new to show off. Again, play through this area with 1 character in Disney Town, you pretty much play through it with them all, really. So, yeah, I feel no obligation to show it other than showing where to get Aqua's break time and showing off the break time itself, which, fitting with Aqua's lithe and feminine physique, she goes off with a little bit of dancing. She's doing some dancing and fighting the Heartless. If only we could use these moves in combat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we get to the real shit. Football? No. That probably would have been slightly more interesting. Fruit ball. Okay, to describe what fruit ball is, it's basically a very convoluted way of playing volleyball, really. Think volleyball, except there's only one of you, multiple enemies on the other team, and basically you also have multiple balls. Bit of a tall order, but your main objective is primarily to spike fruit into the other enemy's goal. Seems simple enough until, you know, you start getting towards some of the smaller projectiles. Because again, you get, you know, stuff like pineapples, apples, watermelon, and then you get stuff like grapes, which have, you know, multiple projectiles that can split off from each other, and then risk getting into your goal, and to be completely honest, I I have no strategy for this. The biggest problem with Fruit Ball is that it's a very chaotic game mode. Again, like, I mean, you can... The only real recommendation I have is to basically just sort of spike it upwards and try and hit it into the enemy's goal. You have, like, different ways of, you know, parrying, blocking, and, you know, hitting the ball, giving it a bit of side and whatever, but apart from that, there is... It's a bit too chaotic of a game mode to really play with any degree of strategy apart from spike it up, hit into the enemy's goal, and hope to God you win, because, I mean, as you're seeing right here, I'm barely keeping pace with the unversed who are playing the game, and quite frankly, I'm surprised that I barely even managed to win this at all. I thought I was going to have to do a retake, but honestly, fuck it. I mean, similar to Ice Cream Beatmaster, Mixmaker, whatever fucking thing, I'm pretty sure there are multiple modes of this. I haven't checked, and personally, I really don't give a fuck to check, because if you want to see that, buy Birth by Sleep and play it for yourself. You will be disappointed. I mean, I apologize for not playing with much strategy apart from, take this, Farrell voice clips from Willa Holland. I mean, I guess it's a bit of a buffer. You do have technically a middle net thing, but that doesn't really help matters much, since again, it can easily hinder you as much as it helps the enemy, because again, you can either hit it back into the net and it'll deflect backwards into your goal, or just... Again, to sort of reiterate and to get to brass tacks, really, the biggest fault with this game mode, it's chaotic, too much to really think about, and your only real reliable strategy is to basically spike it up and pray. Honestly, playing a regular version of Volleyball would have been preferable at this stage. Please, somebody end my suffering. See, that right there, the net that's supposed to help you stop the enemies is easily used against you, so... Yeah, any help you get is completely diminished, and... Again, I'm hard-pressed to say whether or not this is better or worse than the fucking Ice Cream Beat Mixmaster, because, I mean, I suppose with Ice Cream Beatmaker, whatever fucking shit, I mean, you could at least get it if you were at least decent at, you know, rhythm games or whatever. This one, however, is just fucking chaos and a half-shell total power. Whatever. Again, it's just further proof that Disney Town's fucking shite is just not really worth the time unless you're severely masochistic, and the fact that they wanted you to come back here to play minigames is either an indictment of the PSP multiplayer function that was stripped out of the HD versions, or, I don't know, just making the most out of their game time with pish minigames. Anyway, I just barely won that, so quite frankly, fuck everything, I'm done with this shite. Let's go.
Ma, you sure taught those monsters a lesson. You're the real hero in town if you ask me.
He's right, my dear. I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much.
Who are you?
I'm Minnie.
And she's our queen.
Oh, please excuse me, Your Majesty. Where are my manners? My name is Aqua.
There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Minnie. You see, I'm not sure I'm doing a very good job protecting my kingdom.
Oh, don't say that, Queen Minnie. We all know how hard it's been since the king set off the way he did. Don't you trouble yourself. Why, we wouldn't even think of putting on our yearly Dream Festival if we thought there was the slightest chance anything might go wrong.
Oh, you're very kind, Horace.
How about that Pete, though? Captain Justice My Hyde. You can't count on him for anything.
Wait, you're saying his real name is Pete?
Well, it's sure as sugar isn't justice. Pete never does anything for anybody except Pete. That get-up was just an act to get folks to vote for him. He wants to win the Million Dreams Award and hog the prize.
Million Dreams Award? What is that?
It's part of our Dream Festival. We all vote for who we think the most admirable citizen is. But Pete seems to have the wrong idea. He thinks that dressing up as a hero and proclaiming that he is one will win him votes. What really makes someone a hero isn't what they wear or what they say. It's the things they do and how they treat everyone.
Well, in my book, Aqua here is #1. You got my heartfelt vote.
Thanks, Horace. I promise I'll try not to let you down.
See that you don't. My vote's very important.
Oh dear, he sounds serious.
Being popular is tough.
It sure is indeed. Let's never go here again. Except we will have to go here as Terra. But that's not for a while now, so on that note, I'm Solidus-Skully. We've finally gotten past the bullshittiness of the game. For now at least, and I'll see you next time with the Olympus Coliseum.